Now, he's just speaking of his coming. Now, they won't be here at his coming. But there is a group of people who will be involved, who are told over and over, watch, 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 in the verses right above that, and who have to discern the time. I don't have to now, with a greater cogency and urgency. That's my nature. I'm doing it anyway, but I don't have to. If you're paying attention, you know the world is collapsing. Nobody knows what China's going to do. Are they going to attack Taiwan because the world's distracted? Will the Russians do even worse things because the world's distracted? What will the North Koreans do? What will aggressors and dictators in Africa and South America do? The United States left a big hole. And now, there's a man trying to fill it, but he doesn't want the United States to directly get involved, but we did help shoot down some of the missiles. Now, let me pause so you understand the gravity of what we may be about to learn here. I say may. It may be that real horror comes 2 or 3 days before Israel rises. Where as bad as it has become now, it's nowhere near potentially where it will be when real world hell breaks out. And I'm saying that on a day when there are 2,000 protests in American cities and there's more war in the Middle East. But we may not be at the point where all men, everyone, are against each other, where there's real, complete breakout, where it isn't just 2 lawmen being shot. A possible big key for us to discern the times, where we know, wow, 2 days is on, it will surely come and can't tarry. Maybe that'll be what it means. We've got more to learn. Where I guess I would call it intense world hell. Now you need to fear God all through the week, not just when Mr. Peck's saying really serious, grave things, heavy stuff. You need to stay close to God and be ready. But we're the only people on the face of the earth, the only ones, including the people who are starting Operation Rising Lion. We're the only ones, even among God's people, the only ones who know how this ends. Do you know that? But only if you're watching. Maybe a time for a little less fun and a little more sobriety, a little more prayer, study, fasting, staying close to God. And we're on the verge of world war. We're on the verge of the collapse of various societies, including Israel. And Israel and Judah, God says at the end of this period, when the kingdom comes, you will no more be considered cursed by the nations. It doesn't sound like it was going well. The Bible is a living book, truly. And for his own reasons, God presents many powerful timing scenarios not far beyond next Sabbath. But now, as world conditions worsen, only God knows where we'll be next Sabbath, you're left with real hope, this is fun to say, that we will only wait a short but unknown additional period. We'll all see each other next Sabbath one way or another. Good night.